Good morning, students. Yeah, we were discussing the topic exponents and powers. Did you learn all the formulas? Did you understood? How did we get that formulas? Very good and very good. Now we still have a sum of formulas a little bit. So we will complete them and we see the examples for them, so that we enter into the examples and also exercise. In this chapter, before exercise 1 you have number of examples, maybe at least 11 or 12. So all these examples are important. We will discuss them in the next. Okay. Now let us see the next laws. The next law is a into b whole power m is equal to a power m into b power m. Okay. A into b whole power m is equal to a power m into b power m. So coming to the proof, isn't it? Coming to the proof, what we write? A into b whole power m is equal to, that means we are going to multiply this total product for m number of times. That means I write here a into b into a into b into a into b into so on m times. M times. Now I am going to separate this one as a into a into a into so on m times. Okay, a is repeated for m times, into again b is repeated for m times, b into b into b into so on m times. Is that clear? Very good and very good. Now what are we going to do here? Yes, now this a repeated for m times, so you can write it as a power m, and b is repeated for m times, so you can write it as b power m. Okay, so therefore a into b whole power m is equals to a power m into b power m. Is it clear? Right. So if we see an example here, sometimes it is given as 7a whole power 2. 7a whole power 2. What is your answer at this position? So that means you are going to distribute the square for both of them, isn't it? We are giving the power for both of them. So similarly we write here 7 square into a square. Okay, 7 square into a square, where you get 49a square. 49a square. Very good, Nana. Very good, Nana. Right. Similarly, if we take for suppose x square into y square whole power 3. Can you tell me what is the answer? X square into y square whole power 3. Yes, very good, Nana, very good. You distribute x square whole cube into y square whole cube. Now I said you the formula here, a power m whole power n. Yes, very good. A power m into n. So you get a power x power 2 into 3, 6 into y power 6. Okay. So this is our next law. After this one, we go to the next law in the same manner, Nana. Instead of taking a into b, we take a by b, and this can be changed as a power m divided by b power m. Isn't it? Right. Now I am going to change this one a little bit. Divided by, okay, I write all of them in the forms of a divided by b, a divided by b, a divided by b. And this can be changed as, instead of into, I write it as divided by. So this can be changed as divided by. So what do you say? Oh, a by b whole power m is equals to a power m by b power m. Okay, then this is our second law. Okay, today's second law is this one. Now basing this one, if you want to write an example, you take 11 by x whole power 2. So you can write it as 11 square by x square, which is equal to 121 by x square. The power has been distributed for both the values. Okay, right, very good, Nana. Now in connection with this one, we go to the third law. What is the third law here for today? A by b whole power minus m is equal to b by a whole power m. Okay, right? A by b whole power minus m is equals to b by a whole to the power of m. So minus, I said you the formula about the minus, isn't it? Yeah, very good, Nana, very good. So coming to the proof, we write a by b whole to the power of minus m. Whenever you have negative symbol in the power, the total value goes into the denominator, that is a by b whole power m. Okay. Now this can be changed as 1 by a power m by b power m, isn't it? The previous formula what we have seen. Now the denominator of the denominator will be transposed. So you write b power m by a power m, where the same formula in the reverse manner you can take m as common, b by a whole power m. So whenever you have here a by b whole power minus m is equals to b by a whole to the power of m. Is that clear? Right. Now basing this one, if it is given for you 3 by 2 whole to the power of minus 1, what do you write the answer? Excellent, Nana, excellent. 2 by 3 whole power 1, which is nothing but 2 by 3. Whenever you have a negative, the total system will be reciprocated or reversal. Clear, guys? Right. Now the last one we come here, which is called as a formula or a rule where you can make the powers equal when the bases are equal. Okay, the last law we come here, if bases are equal, then exponents are equal. Okay, vice versa. That means if the exponents are equal, then you can show the bases are equal. If the bases are equal, you can show the exponents are also equal. Okay, Nana? Right. Very good, Nana. Very good. Now coming here, let's see. We know the formula a power m. Yeah, very good. Come on, tell me. A power m is equals to a power n. The question is given to us where the bases are equal. You observe here. Here a power m is equal to a power n. Now what we have to show? We have to show that m is equal to n, isn't it? Very good, Nana, very good. Now I think here a power m is equal to a power n into 1. As it is multiplying here, when I transpose a power n to the left side, what it will become? Very good, it will become division. So a power m by a power n is equal to 1. So 1, where do you get 1? With the base a. Very good, Nana. So a power m by a power n, a power m minus n, and this 1 can be written as a power 0. A power 0. Okay. And where do you get a power 0? Where do you get a power 0? A power m by a power n is equal to a power 0. Very good, Nana, very good. You have that rule. 3 rules I said you. A power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n, isn't it? A power m by a power n is equal to 1 by a power n minus 1. And a power m by a power n is equal to 1. When do you get? This is possible when m is equal to n. As the bases are equal, the powers are also equal. A power m is equal to a power n implies m is equal to n. Okay, this is most important, Nana, most important to us. If sometimes it is given to us x power m is equal to x power m whole square is equal to x power 10. Can you tell me what is the value of m? Yeah, it's simple. You have to use this formula. But before using this formula, you observe what is this one? A power m whole power n. So you change it as x power m into 2 is equal to x power 10. If the bases are equal, you can equate the powers or the exponents. Therefore, 2m is equal to 10. Where m is equal to 10 upon 2, 2 ones to 5s. So m is equal to 5. Okay, this formula or this law is most important for you while doing the sums. Okay, so learn all the laws, learn all the formulas, okay, and observe all their examples. In the next class we are going to see the examples in this chapter. Okay, bye.